So if you're watching this video, you're probably considering selling your house without a realtor. It's stressful, but it can be done. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on just how to sell your house for sale by owner. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, I'm Ryan Schramm. Today I'm going to be giving you a guide on how to sell your house yourself. So the first step on how to sell your home yourself is to declutter the property. We all have things that accumulate that you wouldn't want to be in the home if you were showing it to a prospective buyer. This could be things like personal pictures, little knickknacks that shouldn't be there. This is tidy, this is clean, this looks good in a photo. That's how you want your house to look. So it's all in the preparation. In addition, I recommend getting a home inspection. The very same home inspection that a buyer who purchases a home is going to get, I would have that done in advance so you can look through the list and know just what a home inspector is going to nitpick on your house. If you can do that ahead of time, that'll give you, the seller, the ability to go through and change and fix little things that are going to pop up on a home inspection. All right, number two, you're going to want to determine a list price for the property. The best way to do this is look at the comps. Comps are short for comparable sales. Look in your neighborhood, preferably look back 6 months. And this is happening a lot in this market. There aren't a lot of sales because there aren't a lot of homes on the market to buy. So you might have to go back a little bit further. You're looking for similar bedroom count, similar bathroom count, similar square footage. If you have a pool, look for homes with a pool. You're trying to get similar types of properties. What did they sell for? And then you can kind of back into an appropriate list price for your house. Step number three, hire a professional photographer and videographer. And I'm not talking about somebody who you pay with a nice camera. Maybe that could be quasi-professional. I'm talking reach out to the photographers who shoot the best listings in your area. You know other realtors are using them, so call them, ask them what a complete package looks like. You want more than 30 photos, you want drone photos up in the air, you want video where somebody's going through with a really nice camera on a gimbal set that's all gyro stabilized and they walk through the house. That's how the picture stays nice and crisp and balanced. And you want somebody who does this every single day in and day out. And then you're going to want them to go back and edit the video, put a really good song to the video, preferably an instrumental, something that buyers will get, inspired to look at the video and then call their agent and ask them to schedule a tour. Okay, this is a big one. Step number 4, you've got to make sure that your property listing posts on all the major syndicated websites. For a realtor, it's really simple. We put it into the MLS and then the MLS syndicates it out to the real estate website giants. But as a for sale by owner, you're going to want to make sure you go on each of those websites, create an account, and build out the property profile. Fill out a complete information sheet on these websites of all the specifics, a really nice write-up that uses vivid imagery of your home so that when a buyer reads it, they feel compelled to come take a look. And you'll also want to put in there things that you love about the property, why it makes it special. But keep in mind, you have a 1,500 space character limit, so you want to make sure that what you're writing flows and that it's really the meat and potatoes, the special things about your property. Okay, so a bonus tip and something to remember. You're going to save some money on the listing agent commission when you sell your house for sale by owner because you, the seller, are essentially becoming the listing agent. So let's just use 6% as a total commission. You, the seller, you're going to sell for sale by owner, so the 3% that you would have paid a listing agent is going to go in your pocket. However, we strongly recommend when you sell for sale by owner that you offer a buyer's agent commission. Why? Because 9 out of 10 buyers are already represented by an agent. They've already given their agent their lender pre-approval letter or their cash proof of funds. They've already invested and they trust this realtor. So you need to offer a buyer's agent commission of 2.5% to 3% to entice those buyer's agents to show the property. What's going to end up happening if you don't, the buyer's agents are going to tell their buyers, hey, this seller is not offering a commission, so you guys actually have to pay my commission in order for me to earn my fee. And what's going to end up happening is buyers are going to look at your property. You're asking, let's just say $1 million. The commission is 3% that you're not offering. So the buyer is going to do the math and say, well, we're not going to offer full price. We're going to reduce our offering price by the commission amount so we can pay our agent too, and you're going to end up getting lower priced offers on the home. So rather than go through all that head trauma of trying to cut the agent out, build the commission into the price, make it an attractive offering so the buyer's agent can get on board, and it's going to lead to a much smoother transaction. All right, step number 5, make sure and hold open houses. Open houses are a great way to open the home to a large audience of people at once. It's very important when you do your open houses, make sure to buy 20 to 30 signs. Go out it takes about an hour to an hour and a half to put all the signs out before your actual open house start time. So if you're going to start at noon, make sure and go out at 10:30 and start putting out the signs on the major intersection. And give yourself enough time to put out those signs and then get back to the property, cool down, because if it's a hot day, you're going to break a sweat putting out those signs. So you want to give yourself a moment to cool down, get a glass of water, go through the house, turn all the lights on, get the music playing, put out a cooler with drinks for all the people that are coming into the home. You want to make sure you're not rushed. As an agent who holds open houses, that's critical. I always make sure to give myself enough time because you want to put your best foot forward as the seller in displaying your home. And really, you want to be there to guide people, answer questions about the home. You're going to get grilled with some very interesting questions from buyers. Trust me, I've heard some very blunt, some very curt questions asked at open houses. So be prepared for that. Keep a smile and just recognize that. Don't take it personal. That's what buyers do. They're asking about the house and they want to get a deal. So a little bonus tip on open houses, we always love to cater our open houses. We have a great relationship with some local restaurants. They already have our order on file. They know exactly how much food to prepare for how many people are going to be coming into the house. And in our office, in our warehouse, we have all the catering equipment so that we can offer the best open house possible. If you feed people, they stay longer. It's a really good energy and a good vibe. So if you can cater your open house, I highly recommend it. Okay, now that your home is on the market, you've got an open house date set, you need to be prepared to take phone calls. In this market, there aren't a lot of properties that are available, so you should be inundated with calls. If the house is priced right, expect 10 to 20 calls on the first 2 days that the listing is on the market. You want to make sure that your voicemail is empty so that your voicemails can stack up. Get back to all the agents, get back to all the buyers, make sure and coordinate a really nice schedule. And you're also, anybody who calls, you want to pre-qualify these people. You don't want to just make it open sesame to your home where anybody can come through, especially the nosy neighbor down the street. You want to be scheduling appointments with qualified buyers that have the financial wherewithal to actually commence and close a transaction on your property. Okay, so moving along to the offer process. You're going to start getting offers after you have several showings if your property's priced correctly. Because the home is for sale by owner, be prepared. You're going to get some lowball offers. I don't know what it is about for sale by owner, especially in Orange County, but buyers think, oh, since this home isn't represented by an agent, they don't have to pay an agent. I can get a deal. So don't be surprised if you get some lowball offers from bottom feeders in the beginning. Just be prepared to negotiate. Give them a comparable market analysis package and say, hey, we appreciate your offer, but you're about $100,000 low. Here's the comps. And my house is worth it because X, Y, and Z. And ask them, if they're open to getting a counteroffer. Do not be discouraged by lowball offers in the very beginning. Knowing exactly what's happening in the market and having your finger on the pulse as far as the last 2, 3, 4 sales that have happened in your direct neighborhood is going to play a major role in being able to negotiate and stand up for your home's value. That's critical. So make sure you know the comps cold. Okay, so after you've got an offer on the table, make sure and fine-tooth comb every paragraph of that offer. I highly recommend hiring a real estate attorney if you're going to do this on your own. You don't want an agent or a buyer sliding things into the fine details of the offer that you might miss. This is really, really important. Okay, so the next step is the escrow process. As soon as you get an offer accepted, mutually accepted, buyer signed, seller signed, both parties acknowledge, you've got a mutually accepted real estate purchase agreement. You want to then immediately following open escrow and then hire a title company to provide a seller's title insurance policy. This is going to protect you after you sell the property. Title insurance protects the seller from any encumbrances or any clouds on title that might not have been found, any lot line issues. It's very important to have a title insurance policy during your sale. Also, during the escrow process, you're going to be asked to fill out seller disclosures. In California, for example, we have about 32 pages of real estate documentation and disclosures. It's very important that you disclose everything you know about the property. I might even suggest Googling and looking up a transaction coordinator. They cost anywhere from $400 to $800, and they'll handle all that paperwork for you. So that might be something to look into if you're feeling overwhelmed, because you'll have the Realtor paperwork, which are the disclosures and the California Association of Realtor forms. Then you'll have the escrow paperwork, which is also very important. It's about a package this thick. And then you're going to have the miscellaneous documentation from title and any potential payoffs that you have on the property that you'll need to handle as well. So hiring a transaction coordinator could pay big dividends for you during this process. Okay, last step, the contingency periods. Every offer has contingency periods. Typically, it's your home inspection period, your appraisal period, and a buyer's loan period. So you're going to want to make sure to keep your buyer on track. They'll have X amount of days to do a home inspection. That's why if you go back to the beginning of the video, I recommended having a home inspection done, because you'll already be in the know about what's going to be on that report. You're also going to have an appraiser come to the house. You as the seller will want to meet the appraiser. Here's why. The appraiser is going to give an opinion of value on your property that they give back to the buyer's lender. If the appraiser comes through and they believe the home is worth less than the contracted price amount, that's going to be a big, big problem. So you want to meet that appraiser. You want to let them know why the house is worth what the buyer's paying. You want to support it with comparable properties, the same comps that you probably gave the buyer. And then you're going to want to just walk the appraiser through and make sure that they're doing a thorough job of assessing a value to your home. Okay, so there you have it. You're now prepared to sell your home for sale by owner. If you guys have any questions on this, reach out to me. If you were thinking that you wanted to sell for sale by owner and now you really don't want to do everything that it takes or that's involved, feel free to call me. I'd love to chat with you about it. Thanks so much for watching this video, and take care.